Jack Harris's Wildest Dreams of Bears and Other Adventures. William Hovey Smith, 2013. Well, Jack had his adventures with bears, both helping wildlife biologists in Pennsylvania, as well as later in Alaska.
This is Hovey's Outdoor Adventures. And right now I'm talking to Jack Harris. And Jack Harris is like me. He's a bear guy. Yep. And he worked for 4 years at the Katmai Lodge out there out of King Salmon, and also hunted bears, man and boy, in Pennsylvania. Jack, how did you get first involved with this bear business?
I was talking to a friend in work, told me that Gary Alt would take people to bear dens. I called Gary Alt, and I said, Gary, this is the third year that I have asked to go to a bear's den with you. He said, if you've been calling me for 3 years, you come to my house tomorrow, I will take you to a bear's den.
So this was your first actual bear encounter with live bears?
It's not the first ones I saw, but it's the first ones I had the chance to handle.
Well, I noticed in your book that you actually had some pictures of you actually handling some cubs.
There are many photographs in this book, 85 to be exact. The one I show off first to most people is myself holding bear cubs that weigh 9 to 14 ounces. You will see many photographs of people holding bears or with bears, but you will not see bears on the day they were born.
No, certainly not. Well, so that was your introduction to bears. When you were up there at the lodge, I understand one of your main duties was actually being the bear repelling person.
Actually, I was. For 4 summers, I worked for the Katmai Lodge. I would start at 10 o'clock in the morning on the first day of June, and I'd walk the ground 7 times a night, every day, looking for brown bears around the cabin, carrying a 12-gauge shotgun and cracker shells.
Yes, sir. In all those 4 years, I gather that you never actually had to kill one.
That's true. I came close thinking about it, but I never had to pull the trigger. I was not there to kill bears. I was there to discourage them from being around the lodge.
Yes, sir. Well, that's a good thing to do, particularly with these big Alaska brown bears, which are absolutely huge and fearsome, and you've never seen one. Well, I worked in Alaska, too, for a dozen years or so, and, yeah, we saw bear every day, and these are nice little critters with heads the size of bushel baskets, front teeth that long, and big. Now, if you happen to encounter a bear in the woods, what's the best thing to do?
I tell people, stand still, enjoy watching it. If you take one step toward the bear, do not blame the bear. But enjoy watching the bear. If it is not showing aggression, expect the bear to walk or run away from you. That is what they really do.
Yes, sir. Now, you will occasionally run across some cantankerous bears, both brown and black. And, in fact, there are bear attacks in North America each and every year, just as there are alligator attacks down in my home country, down in Georgia and Florida. So, yeah, these critters can get you from time to time. Now, you have had a very interesting life, which is detailed in your books, besides your little experiences with bears. Now, understand, Jack, that you are a diver, and have actually dived in locations all over the world.
I've dived in numerous locations in the Atlantic and the Pacific, including the Florida Keys, the Bahama Islands, Bonaire and the Atlantic. In the Pacific, I have dived Sea of Cortez, Socorro and Benedicto Islands. They're both off of Cabo San Lucas, or in the Cabo San Lucas area of Mexico. I have dived the Fiji Islands and the Galapagos Islands.
Yes, sir. Well, those are all interesting places indeed. And, in fact, you have done a fair amount of big game hunting throughout North America, I see.
Yes, I've shot moose in Alaska alone. I've shot moose, caribou, brown and black bears. In the lower 48 states, I've hunted in Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, and New York.
And all of these good things are recorded in your book. Jack, where can people go and find out and get your book?
They can go to my website, jackswildlifedreams.com. My email is jackharris@jackswildlifedreams.com. They can purchase it for $18.95 through Barnes & Noble, or purchase it from me personalized for $20.
All right. And what address would they use to get your book?
I guess my home address at 1806 West Gibson Street, Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Yes, sir. And we'll have that written out for you so you can see it. I understand that you have another program which has a much more comprehensive view of wildlife and the environment.
Yes, sir, I do. That is the Team Earth. This is the flyer that I use, and I do sell shirts for it, but the shirts can also be bought directly from the manufacturer, Kevin's Biz in Scranton, and you can have your name, sponsors or individuals can have their name put under the blue whale on the shirt as a supporting member of Team Earth. So you can purchase them individually or through corporate sponsors. And I'm encouraging wildlife organizations to use them as fundraisers. I'm hoping that national organizations, wildlife conservation organizations, will pick it up and use it as fundraisers for the betterment of the world condition.
Yes, sir. Well, thanks very much, and very much enjoyed the interview.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hoovy.
And here is a closer look at Jack's book with, of course, him and a bear. And I'm the author of Backyard Deer Hunting, also crossbow hunting, also extreme muzzleloading, as well as practical bow fishing, which are available as softcover and ebooks. Have an 8-book ebook series coming out on muzzleloader. Now you can get Jack's books from him via email. Yep, Jack Harris at jackswildlifedreams.com, or via mail from the address given below. Now for the custom t-shirts, you can call 570-344-8985. For info on my books, blogs, and videos, go to my website, www.hoviesmith.com. Good hunting and good eating from the outdoors. Goodbye, and God bless.